Nowadays, we see there's a lot of persecution and bullying increasing day by day all over the world. But the Lord reminds us in Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be determined and confident. Do not be afraid of them. Your God, the Lord Himself, will be with you. He will not fail you or abandon you. We all of us know Daniel is one of the greatest person who has set example for all of us in the Bible. In the kingdom of Babylon, Daniel showed king that he could do better work than other supervisors and the leaders. Because he was so outstanding, the king considered putting him in charge of the whole empire. Then the other supervisors and the leaders became jealous of Daniel. They hated him and tried to make him fall without knowing who Daniel was. They didn't realize that Daniel was being protected by God. They didn't understand that he was connected to the true and powerful God, or see the strength that Daniel has behind him. So one day, they all said to each other, "We are not going to find anything of which to accuse Daniel unless it is something in connection with his religion." So they planned and went to the king and said, "Give orders that for 30 days no one be permitted to request anything from any god or from any human being except from king. Anyone who violates this order is to be thrown into a pit filled with lions." As they said, king signed the order. When Daniel got to know about that, he didn't fear human who has made all these plans to trap him, but he straight went to his home. In an upstairs room of his house, there were windows that faced towards Jerusalem. There, just as he had always done, he knelt down at the open window and prayed to God 3 times a day. When Daniel's enemies saw him praying to God, they thought the plan to get him killed had succeeded. They went to the king and reported everything that had happened. Although the king didn't want to put Daniel to death, he followed through with the law, since he was the king, and signed the order. Even though Daniel was aware of the danger, he continued to pray because he trusted God. As a result, he was thrown into den of lions. But God protected him and shut the lion mouths, so not a single lion harmed him. His enemies were shocked when they saw this. And the king realized that the God Daniel worshipped was a true and powerful God. The people who set the trap for Daniel ended up falling into the same trap themselves and died. Daniel's faith saved him, showing us that God is with us even when others try to harm us.